Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Alhamdulillah. To become a productive ummah, we must have the basic tools, and these tools are not rocket science. These are very basic tools that is used since the day of Socrates. Yes? For example, the Socratic method is based on questioning, and there are many forms of questioning. For example, one of the very simple tools that we can use is always to start with why. Alright? Why we do it, then how we do it, and what we do. But a lot of people, they start with what? We start with why. Because, for example, what to do with life. If you start with what to do with life, then you are questioning your existence on this earth with what? What to do, what to do, what to do. And then how to do. And then you ask why, which is the reverse. Whereas, for Islam, for Muslims, we start with why. Why are we on this earth? Why? We ask that question. We are on this earth because Allah has created us as His slave, His servant, and His Khalifa on this earth. So, we are the Khalifa of Allah. Why? We exist first. Because that is the perennial question that we have to answer. So, everything that we do in life must start with why. Then, how to do it? How to become the Khalifa of Allah? By manifestation of the good, striving to make ourselves good, helping others to be good, and make the world good. And then, what to do? At this level, then we have this program for transforming generation. For example, inshallah, I'm trying this transforming generation to reach out to 700 million Muslim young people all over the world by doing this video. Well, today maybe I have about 7 or 8 or 10 views, but you just keep on doing. Alright, so you start with why. Once you have this why, you fix with your why, then you have answered the most critical question of your very basic existence. So after this program, use this tool. Ask why you are here on this earth. Ask how you're going to be a person that is going to make an impact for the ummah. And ask what to do. So this is the tools that is used by the Japanese. I am trained very deeply in QCC, Quantitative Circle. And we use these tools. And they have even expanded the Socratic method to another tool called 5W2H. What is 5W? Always, whatever that we do, we have this 5W. The 5W is who, first W, second W is what, the third W is when, the fourth W is where, and the fifth W is why. Alright? And this can be interchangeable. You can start with why, and then how, and then what, as I mentioned above. Alright? So they have a format. Alright? So for example, if we want to use this 5W2H in a setting, for example, for improvement of our ummah. Alright? Improvement of the ummah, say at the mosque level. Say we take an example of we're going to have a youth training program to increase the participation of youth who are just roaming around in the streets doing nothing. In Malaysia they call it lepaking. Just lepak here, lepak there, just take their motorbike, run here, run there, and then get into trouble. So we have that program. So we start with why. Why we want to do it? Because we don't want to have an ummah that is passive, an ummah that has no meaning and purpose in life, an ummah of younger generation that is just boozing around doing nothing. So we have this reason why. And how we're going to do it? Then we start explaining the tools and then what to do. So then we can look around at this. Who are our target? Okay, we're going to talk about this area. So it's around say Kuala Lumpur. We're going to get all these people, and which are the participating mosques? We have 5 big mosques in Kuala Lumpur. Okay, we get together and we form a committee. Then who are our target and who are the participants? What to do? Alright, we list it out. When to do? Okay, so we have a program starting small, thinking big, start small program, then reviewing. We have this what we call the PDCA cycle, plan, do, check, act cycle, which inshallah I will explain to you how to go about with it. And then where to start with. Alright, where to start with the hardcore, maybe in the red light district area where we feed these children whose parents are involved in vice activities and they're just left alone just to roam around the street, so that they do not follow what happened to their parents, that they become good, useful citizens. Alright, why? As mentioned just now, so this could be the first phase. And then how to do it. Alright, how we're going to do, then we have this detailed program of the how. Alright, and then finally, how is going to cost us? How much is going to cost us? Because everything comes back to the final reason of funding. How are we going to fund this thing? We're going to get some government support, we're going to NGO support, we're going to raise money from some rich philanthropists and so on. So we have a detailed planning of how to use these tools to become achievers. And it is very, very basic tools, all right? Fortunately, I have been trained very deeply in these tools and I find it's very, very effective, all right? So remember, start with why in your life, figure out why you want to be a Muslim, figure out why you need to be a Muslim, figure out why you are here on this earth, figure out all those basic questions. Then how you're going to achieve those goals, all right? And then what are you going to do in your life for the 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years from now? What are you going to do, all right? How are you going to fit it into one focused, proactive idea that bring you about for the growth mindset I mentioned to you, not a fixed mindset, always accepting challenges, new challenges, changes, and striving to be the best, to fulfill whatever that is required, asking for Allah, His blessing, so that we become the best of people, achieving the best, and receiving the best from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are not talking to some wall or some dumb person. We are talking to Allah Rabbul Alameen, who created us, who with His just command, be, it can become anything and everything. Remember, in the realm of possibilities is given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we Muslims must be the most confident, most assured people of success, of achieving what we want to achieve. Ask from Allah, work hard, strive, and every day move forward step by step, just like in Kaizen, until it becomes manifested as part and parcel of our life, until we reach the last destination of our life, because that is what Allah has ordained. We will be young, we will be middle age, we will be old, and then we'll leave this world. So that is the journey that we have to take. But each and every one of this journey is not for nothingness. For the atheists, when they reach old, they die, all their grandeur, all their genius will die with them. But for Muslims, nothing is lost. We will have a realm of existence so much more beautiful that Allah invites us, that we would be able to achieve the greatest of all dreams beyond what we have, because وَالْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى, the hereafter is better than this world. Many times in the Quran where Allah tells us وَالْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى, that this world is just temporary, but we can achieve to the highest level of success, the higher level of achievement, by being a productive ummah, by being a productive, transforming generation, learning from the best, achieving the best, fulfilling the best, and inshallah, with the grace of Allah,